I'm going to go in with the Glow Skin Glow Eye Serum, Vitamin C and ceramides. Then I'm going to go in with the Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Sensitive Firming Day Cream. I'll just pop a bit of this inside the hand. Then go in with some serum. So this one's the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. Put a bit too much on, I think. Then we're just going to mix this up. And there the cream goes in the hair. While that dries, I'm going to take a tablet. I'm just going to turn you guys around for a minute. I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys. The last thing you do not want to see is me taking tablets. Hi Sylvester, nice to meet you too. Michael, you're out of here. I don't want any of that on my channel. Honestly, why do people have to be so rude? You're out as well, Zen. Hi Sylvester. Oh, you're from Australia. Whereabouts in Australia? I've got friends that live out there. Hi, I'm new to your channel. Hi Layla, welcome. Well, all my subscribers are friends. Melbourne, nice. I've got a friend who lives out that way. Okay, so what am I doing? Yeah, the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. You're working in Amsterdam. Wow. What do you do for work? Oh, a chef. Do you like it? What kind of meals do you make? Guys, there's 10 of you in here. Not one of you have liked. Surely some of you can like this live stream. I am cooking Asian food and Chinese. Wow, nice. I will cook for you, will you? What will you make me? I'm a very picky eater, especially when it comes to those kind of food categories. Well, you live all the way in Melbourne and I'm in the UK, so it would be a bit difficult for you to cook me a meal. Hi Myra, I've just seen you messaged. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? No, I haven't. Come to Melbourne. Like, it's as simple as that. Have you seen how much flight tickets are to Australia? If I had the money, I'd be going to see my best friend who lives in New South Wales. I wouldn't be going to see some random person on the internet. Right, so the Becca underwear corrector, I've been working out flights and they're over £1,000. If I had that money, I'd be going to see her. Oh, Amsterdam, yeah, you're in Amsterdam, aren't you? And I don't have that kind of money, and I'm unemployed, Sylvester. I've been to Sydney, Australia. I will get there. I will get there. Don't ask me when, but none of us are going anywhere, so I'm doing a bronze eyeshadow makeup look today, Layla. How is life? I like to make new friends. Yeah, life's okay, apart from me having a few health issues. That's why I'm drinking a lot of water. Hi, Kyra. How are you? Right, so today I'm going to go in with the New Look Glow highlighter stick. Hi, Mara. Your face looks cool, does it? I haven't seen you in ages. I've been here. Maybe you've been busy with life, Kyra. Apply papaya soap for your face. Why? What will that do? I'm still struggling with my health, Mara, to be honest. Hi, Christine. Hi, Karina. It gives smooth skin, but also skincare gives smooth skin. Like Korean skincare gives you the smoothest skin ever. So I wouldn't go back to soap again. I used to use Dove a lot, and that was before I used like skincare and stuff like that. But yeah, I wouldn't go back to using any kind of soap. Sorry you're struggling, Andrea, honey, I understand. Yeah, it's pretty intense at the moment. I've been looking at a few of your lives and you are inspiring me to do eyeshadow looks. Oh, thank you, Layla. Your eye colour is beautiful. Thank you, Mara. I'm getting compliments today. I like it. Normally it's just trolls in here saying very negative comments. So I'm going to go in with the Face Facts Vitamin C spray. There's not much of this left. And also the Jacqueline Skin Perfecting Blurring Tinting Fair Light. That's okay, Christine. I like to come to London. Oh really? I don't live anywhere near London. London's not what it was once. It used to be really good in London, really, really nice. But now it's just rough everywhere you turn. There's like knife crime and things like that. So even like as someone that lives in the UK, I wouldn't go to London personally. What eyeshadow palette do you use? Well, today it's going to be an Essence one. So one that was in my photograph in like my live stream. If you go and have a look at it. I've saved your lives on catch up so I can watch them when I'm able to. You're going to be there for a hot minute then, aren't you? Considering I do them every day. I do them like 7 days a week. Not all the time, but most of the time. I am going to a wedding today. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. That's why I haven't been on your lives. Don't worry about it, Cara. It's absolutely fine. Appointments cropping up. What kind of appointments have you had to go to, Christine? And I know all about appointments cropping up. But no matter what, I'm on here doing what I need to do. Because otherwise I'd just be depressed. Is this light? Yeah, it needs to be up a bit more. You're a really kind person, I hope you know that. I tried to be. My mum brought me up the right way, so... Please tell me that's not thunder. Please tell me that's an aeroplane. I've got to go to my sister's and I don't want to have to go out when we've got bad weather. It didn't say that it was due to rain. It just said 18 degrees, cloudy today. I have sleep apnea appointment on 2nd of September, phone call appointment with UC and dental work coming up. Oh, so you have sleep apnea as well? I have obstructive sleep apnea and I have central sleep apnea. They're probably gonna, if the sleep clinic agree, they'll probably give you a machine. They don't work. These machines, I hate to be negative, they do not work, Christine. If you've got any kind of, like, if you feel claustrophobic or anything like that, the mask literally goes on your face and all you can hear is pumping in, like it pumps into you, and basically you have to lie on your back. You can't really lie on your side with it. I ended up giving my masking machine back because it did nothing for me and I couldn't use it. I mean, I'm only getting 2 to 3 hours sleep a night now, but I've got insomnia as well, so that's another reason why I'm not sleeping. They do say though, and I'm trying to do it myself, they do say if you lose weight, like, because the whole reason you get sleep apnea in the first place is this part of your neck is restricted at night because it kind of goes down. It kind of rests on your neck here naturally, your chest, sorry, not neck. It rests here naturally. So then that's when the oxygen supply cuts out, and that's when you're basically waking yourself up, and you're constantly doing that throughout the night. They call them episodes, so you're having several episodes a night. Each person is different with their sleep apnea, but I'm always tired. I'm always walking around like a zombie. I am just struggling so much with that. Appointment with UC. Why are things not going right with UC at the moment either? And then you've got dental work. There's always something, isn't there? Always. I'm depressed too. Yeah, it sucks, Cara. I suffer with depression. You might not think it to look at me, but I do suffer with depression. What you're seeing is now is like when the camera shuts off. I wouldn't say I'm faking anything because I'm not a faker, but there's just sadness there sometimes. I think this is why I do these live streams so much, just so I can regroup and talk to you guys. It's horrible, it really is. So okay, Andrea, I understand you're trying to help. Yes, I know, Christine, it's the worst thing to deal with. Even when I don't get sleep, I'm still lively. I think I'm a morning person. Well, you must be getting some sleep somewhere. What's on my phone? Oh, nothing. You must be getting some sleep from somewhere because no one can survive off 2 hours sleep. I'm sorry, you just can't. And 2 hours interrupted sleep, you just can't survive off it. My sleep clinic doctor was actually quite concerned about me because I've got epilepsy as well, and he was saying if you're not getting enough sleep you're going to have multiple seizures a day, so you know, just get your sleep where you can, even if it's like going to sleep in the afternoon, which I sometimes try and do. I'm tired now. You should try and get sleep where you can, Christine. That's what I've been advised anyway. I have just migrated onto UC. Really, just now? Wow, that's taken a while, hasn't it? I have insomnia as well, and I hate it so much. I'm always tired, and I also have ADHD. It's the worst. Are you taking anything, Kyra, for your insomnia and your ADHD? Are you taking any tablets? Everyone is different, Christine. You might only have one side of the sleep apnea. Like if you've not been tested yet, they normally send you home with a little testing kit, and that's just the worst as well. You know, you can't get settled. So it's like a little testing kit, and basically the readings from the testing kit go over to the hospital, and then they know what kind of sleep apnea they're dealing with. You could have both, or you could just have one or the other. Right, Dan, I don't know what that means, but it's derogatory, so I'm getting it out. At least you're getting monitored, Andrea. I'm not, though. I'm not. I was getting monitored at the time. I had the little testing machine. I'm going to send you a link to basically 2 videos. It's going to be what happened when I came back with the, with the monitor. It'll be that, and another one where I was diagnosed with the different, the central sleep apnea and the obstructive. And then from there onwards, I did try, like when we were in the pandemic, I did try and use this machine, but I just couldn't use it at all. So I don't have the machine. I just have to try and get as much sleep as I possibly can without any kind of help. You know, I'm not allowed tablets. I went to my doctors and I just said, look, I can't deal with it. And he said, right, we'll try you on some sleeping tablets. And I said, well, are they not relaxing, sir? And he said, well, yeah, they are. And I said, well, they're going to cause seizures then, aren't they? And he said, yeah, so we won't try the tablets then. Okay, so what do I try? You know, it's ridiculous. The least I have gotten is 30 minutes, but that's because I was out earlier that night. That's how I would be tired. You wouldn't survive off 30 hours, 30 minutes sleep, Layla. I'm sorry, you just wouldn't. My migration was 27th of August. I've signed over today. So you say you're on universal credit. Universal credit is for people that are looking for work. Are they expecting you to look for work? I've been tested. I have mild sleep apnea. Oh, mild? Is it just mild sleep apnea? Just sleep apnea, not obstructive? So you must have central. Yeah, I am, but I think it just makes it worse, so I don't know if I should keep taking it. How long have you been taking it for? Yeah, I was asleep basically the whole day from that. You can't work. I didn't think you could because of your health issues. So are they expecting you to go in though? Like I have to go in every 2 weeks, or did they just ring you? Did they just make phone calls? Gosh, the time's running away from me. Right, let's get some concealer on. I have to be at my sister's for fives. Fives? 5. Right, that's the concealer, the Stretch Concealer by Glossier. I see the consultant for the first time on 2nd of September, and I've got a phone call on 2nd of September too. What, with the consultant? Or with someone else? Hi, Morag. Oh, you see. Well, you can tell you see that you've got a hospital appointment if you don't think you're going to be able to make it. But you can tell you have to actually, you know, write in your journal. Are you okay with filling out the journal and stuff? Have they told you how to do it? Right, I'm going to go with the number 7 translucent perfect light loose powder. First though, I think I'm going to do the brows. And try and not comb my hair out with the brow brush. Right, and then I'm going to go in with the NYX, the brow glue. Yes, Andy, I'm fine with it. It's pretty straightforward. Just need to log in and put your password in and then type whatever you want to your work coach. But at least you don't have to look for so many jobs a week as part of your work commitments. My sister doesn't have to do anything like that either. Whereas they're hounding me like crazy. They know I've been ill, like really ill, and they're hounding me like crazy. Something just doesn't seem right somewhere. Hi, Rufia. So basically I stopped using it for a week and I end up falling asleep quicker without the tablets than I do with them. If they're sleeping tablets, you shouldn't be on them for a long period of time anyway, Kyra. The DWP don't care. I know they don't. I mean, somebody took their own life not long ago because they stopped her benefits and it was the wrong person. They'd gone into somebody else's account and they'd stopped her benefits, so she was made homeless. And she wasn't eating, obviously. She had nowhere to be and she took her own life. I think that's disgusting. How can they get away with that? It's disgraceful what they put people through. It really is. And then every time I go, Christine, I get the 3rd degree. And what have you been looking to look for work? And it's quite clearly on the journal. It's like, have you not read my journal today? While I've been waiting just in the chair up there. A couple of weeks ago, well, I'd say probably about a month ago, I was supposed to go to my appointment. I'd been up all night with a really bad stomach bug, you know, being sick and the other thing, and it was constant, and it was still constant throughout the day. And what I should have done, in fairness, yes, I should have gone onto my journal and said, I'm sorry I can't make that appointment, is there any chance I can reschedule? But because I hadn't slept all night, I fell asleep, and then I missed my appointment, and she basically threatened me, my work coach, she threatened me with basically getting sanctioned. And I said, well, I don't appreciate the threats. And you're basically saying you're going to sanction me for one missed appointment. And she said, well, the rules are the rules, Andrea. And I said, I know, and I've, like, if you look at my journal, you'll know that I've not missed any appointments. And I've also, as soon as I realised that I missed this one, I rung the Universal Credit Helpline. You didn't contact me. You only contacted me once the Universal Credit Helpline contacted you. So who's in the wrong here, really? Hi, Malak. I hate the fact that they look down on you. Like shit on the shoe, I know. Hi, Bella. Hey, sorry I've got to go, but love the makeup so far. Love you, bye. Bye, Layla. Crap. Sorry for the swear words. Right. Let's get some contour on. They have no care what you go through. They don't. Like, she rung me up. Like, it's okay if they have to miss an appointment for whatever reason. And she rung me up and she said, basically, she said, do not come into the job centre today. She sent me a message about half an hour before I was due to leave. And she said, I will contact you at your appointment time. And I thought, fair enough. But it's okay for them to do it, but it's not okay for us to do it. And it's kind of like, it's double standards here, you know. And she's like, when she's ringing me, she said, how are you today? Are you okay? I got more compassion out of her on the phone, to be honest. I don't like her as a work coach. I wish I could change, but they don't allow that. So yeah, it's kind of like, I said, well, I'm struggling with my throat, but other than that, I'm okay. And she just started laughing. By the way, I need to go. My mum is calling me. No worries, Mara. What look are you doing today? A bronze one, hopefully. Don't worry about swearing. It's not often I swear on this channel. As long as they get paid, stuff everyone else. That's basically what it is. I got to go to the wedding now. Bye, Andrea. Love you so much. Bye, Kyra. So, Sephora Collection contour stick in, what shade is this? Fertilite. Hey, what's the eyeshadow palette in the thumbnail of this live? Hello, Moon Pie. It's called Essence Cosmetics Bronze This Way. Just popped in to say hi and watch your makeup. Get up. Get up. I can't make it too out there because then my sister will say, and what have you come as? So if I went with a bright pastel eyeshadow look, like I've been creating this past week, she'd be like, what have you come as? Your makeup's great. Well, I don't know. Try telling my sister that. She doesn't wear it, that's the problem, Christine. And when somebody doesn't wear it and then they see a bright look, she doesn't mind all my neutral looks that I do. But when I do a bright look, she doesn't like it on me. And she doesn't like a red lip on me either. She is quite a simple person like that. You're doing good, honey. It doesn't matter what people think. I don't think it does. But going out during the day with a bright red lip's a bit much. So I don't tend to do that during the day. Right, so I'm going in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. And look, we've finished all the powder now. So I'm working on this bronzer, flattening the dome of it at least. You're a lovely girl, thank you. That's my mum, that. She's brought me up good. Oh, do not fall. The palette nearly fell, and then it nearly dragged the tripod down with it. Only being honest, I hate bullies. Yeah, me too. There's no need for it, is there? What happened to being kind? I mean, do people not learn these things? Do they not get taught life lessons anymore? Just blending that all out. Not too sure if I'm done with that palette, but I think I'm going to go in. I have used the Charlotte Tilbury cream blush. I used that yesterday. It's so pretty. Looks like that, and then that's the shade of it. It's in the shade Rosy Glow. Then we're going to use the Dior one today, and this one's in the shade Rosewood. I don't like this as much just because it smells like pure mint, like spearmint, but they are very, very similar colours. This one's £7 more though to buy at full price. Anyway, Andy, you have a great day. Speak soon. You too, Christine. I'm back now, and yeah, I hate bullies. I was bullied as a child just for the way I looked, and yeah, there was no need. I was bullied too, Layla. Like for 4 years until I learned to defend myself. Once you defend yourself against the main bully, no one bullies you again, trust me. And I had to do it when it was a boy bullying me. I'm really thirsty today. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a really nice blush, but I just don't like the scent of it. Nice. We will put a powder blush over the top just to make it last. And I'm just going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury powder blush from the Pillow Talk Flawless Pink palette. So this one here. I got told, like, people mix the airbrush and the love blush. Shall we try and do that and see what we get? I need a better brush than that. Just trying to think. Oh, here. Your curls are so pretty. Thank you. It's near enough ready for a wash though. Right, so I'm going into the pink first and then we'll go into the airbrush. I don't know if this is meant to make it better. And then we'll blend that out. Not many people in here now. Okay, highlighters. Right, let's go in with a Colourpop Super Shock in Lunch Money. I just want to use this up. I'm still here though, always here to support you. Thank you, Layla. No, there was more people in before, that's why I said that. I've only been here 37 minutes. Normally I'm here for a lot longer. Right, and then we'll blend that out. And now there's only 2 of you. Okay, I think I'm going to go in with the MAC Soft and Gentle. Again, this is another project pen item. Looks like that. Blend that out. There's always lots of blending to do, guys. Right, then I want to go in with my powder by Glowish. That's also in Project Pan. Look, you can see I'm doing well with it. Oh, we should have gone in with the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's alright, it's alright. We'll just do this and then I'll put the Charlotte Tilbury one elsewhere in a minute. Right, so what I want to do with the Charlotte Tilbury is just try it under the eye area with that powder puff. What's your favourite makeup product? I've been liking cream blush at the moment, but I would say it's eyeshadow. Overall, it's definitely eyeshadow that I like to play with. Do you have a favourite one? Do you wear makeup, Layla? Yeah, you can see the difference. I don't think I'd buy this product again by Charlotte Tilbury. It's nice to try, but I don't think I'd buy it again. Hi Faye. Yeah, I wear it. I love my blush too. Do you have a favourite blusher? I'd say at the moment it's these two that I've been really loving. So these, this is one of the Unreal blushers by Charlotte Tilbury, and then this Dior one. I've really been enjoying using them. But are they favourites? I don't know if they are. I don't know if I can call them favourites at this point, just because I've not used them that much. So now I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer. Shake it up. And then just mix that on both fingers like that. The eyeshadow look shouldn't take that long. I love lip gloss. Do you have a favourite, Faye? I know a lot of younger people like Elf. I've got a few of those Elf lip glosses, but do you know the ones that taste like mint? I don't really like them either, just because they taste like mint. What are they called? Elf? Don't even know. I know, because I've got 3 of them in the drawer. But I'm not much keen on them is what I'm trying to say. Glow Reviver lip oils. That's what they're called. I know I'd remember the name eventually. I like the new ones that have come out in the tube. I like them. I've got one of them. I've got a NYX lip oil. I gave mine to my niece. It was in the shade Supermodel. Quite pink, but it wasn't pH. It wasn't a pH one or anything like that. It was nice, but my niece appreciated it more than I did, so gave it to her. Whether she still wears it is another thing. I like the Elf NYX and Revolution. Nice. Yes, I have Supermodel, but yeah, it's quite pink. I mean, it doesn't look pink on the lips. It kind of looks like your lips, but better. I think, anyway. On my lips, it does. So this is the little palette. It's the Essence Bronze This Way palette. So we're going to use this today. I'm going to go in with this shade down here first. The writing's so small. Right, so that one's called Right Track. So I'm using that shade just to make sure that the base that I put on is pretty much all blended in and it won't make the other eyeshadows look, well, the other eyeshadows will blend okay together. That's why I'm using that. And I need to go into another palette for a lighter, like transition shade in the crease, because the 2 eyeshadow palettes, sorry, the 2 matte eyeshadows in this are just too dark. I'll show you. They're both way too dark to use as the first eyeshadow. So, we'll just go in with the one that I used yesterday, the Glam. So the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette, and yesterday I just used this blend shade, so I'm going to just use that again. I like the e.l.f. the most. Yeah, a lot of, I don't know how young you both are, Roy, but a lot of younger people do like them, and they're affordable as well, aren't they? So oh, my brush is falling on the floor. Wonderful. What did you do today? Not much. I did a bit of tidying up. What have you done today, Bella? What are you doing today? I'm going out soon. I'm going to my sister's. Where do you get the e.l.f. lip glosses from? Like, I don't really like, I won't be getting any more of them, but you can buy them at Boots, you can buy them at Superdrug if you live in the UK. I went shopping. Did you get anything nice? Right, so we're done with that, I think. So yesterday I went in with this one. I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm just going to use this. So that one's called No Mistakes. I think I may have just used that for liner actually. Today I don't think I'm going to use the other one. I'm preparing for Monday. Preparing what? Sorry, what's happening on Monday? Yes, I got that number 7 concealer. Do you mean the 17 concealer? It's by the brand 17. Oh, my suitcase, I'm going on holiday. Okay. I wish I was. I've not had a holiday in such a long time. Let's try and get the eyeshadow off this. And I'm going to go back in with this shade here. So that shade is... I can't even see them, it's just Right Track. Oh yes, I'm going to Wales for 2 weeks. Nice. I'm sure you'll have fun. Oh, Cardiff. I've never been to Cardiff. I have been to Wales, but never Cardiff. Now we need some glitter glue on. So I'm just going in with the Technique glitter primer. That's where I went last week. It was so much fun. Is there a lot to do there? Cardiff's like a city though, isn't it? When I think of Wales, I think of like the beach and things like that. When I think of Cardiff, I think of a city. Hey Marwa, how are you? I'm sure there'll be something to do there, Faye. Oh. Right, what do I want to put on the lash line? Do I have any bronze eyeliner pencils? Yeah, I've got this next one. Hi, Victoria. Hi, go away bird. Nice to see you too. You've come in at the right time just as I'm doing my eyes. I think the palette that I'm going to be, well, the palette that I'm using, this one, I think it's going to be getting decluttered. Just like I like to mauve it. Hi, Pig Pony. I mean, I do like this bronze pencil, but I wouldn't say it makes that much of an impact, which is not good considering it's NYX. Oh, that eye's watering. Right, we'll leave that for a minute. Okay, so yesterday I went in with these two bottom shades. Today I'm just going to use this one. Yeah, they're just quite chunky. And there's no sparkle, so we're going to have to add some sparkle. Where's that brush? Don't even know where I put it. I wanted to do some liner, but we won't do that today. I mean, it's not a terrible look. I'm just saying, you know, I would have liked it to have a bit more about it. Let's just blend this out. And it will look better with mascara on. And then there's obviously my She Glam sticks that I'm going to use. So we've got Rosy Gem, which I always put in the inner corner. And we've got Fuchsia Fun. That's probably going to go all over the top of this. So these She Glam Jelly Glaze sticks look like this, if you've never seen them before. And they just make really nice toppers. Right, so you can see this is looking pretty flat. Just wait until you see the sparkle on this in a minute. and they're quite cooling as well on the eye. I mean, look at that compared to that. Right, let's make that the same. Oh yes, so much better. So you can change your flat look, which I believe this palette is. You're not getting anything special out of this. Like the shimmers, those three are shimmers, but they're just shimmers. They're not metallics. They're not special shades at all. And I don't need anything like that in my collection. I don't believe they've gone bad or anything like that. I just don't wear eyeshadows like this anymore. And then I'm going to go in with the other one, the other She Glam stick. And this one is in Rosy Gems. So the other one that I put all over the lid was in Fuchsia Fun. You can get these on Amazon. You don't have to go to She Glam if you wanted to try them out. This one, I use this every single day. They're all going to stay in my makeup basket going forward because I want to use them up and just get my money's worth out of them. Hi MJ. So normally I start off just by here. Really like putting as much as I want in, really. I think I'm going to take that all the way around today. And then down into the inner corner. Do the same on the left eye. Oh, it's a chunk is coming off it. The last thing you want to be doing is having chunky eyeshadow, which is already up there. I've got a chunk up there now, so I need to find a way to get that off. Can I blend it in? Yeah. And then I think I need to put some on the inner corner. I think I was just rubbing it across too fast. I think that's what I was doing. So that's that. See, I've got 3 of these. I'll tell you the shade names I've got. So we've got Lilac Luster, which is a full-on purple shade, which is really nice. I have used all 3 of these now. Fuchsia Fun, which is more of a bronze, which is what we've used all on the lid. And then Rosy Gem, which is what we've used up here. And I always use that at least. I always like go in the inner corner and like up there a little bit with it. But I thought I'd do something different today. Mascara. Let's go in with the Essence of All Slashes mascara. Just trying to use this one up. I don't think I'd get this again. It used to be my holy grail back in the day. And now I've just found better mascaras on the market. You know, every time I put mascara on, I'm like, this is the most boring part of the life. when I watch people put mascara on and get ready with me, normally I just put it on 2 times speed. Can't really do this in a live stream. I mean, some people love putting mascara on. I just find it a chore. And some people love to curl the lashes. You'll never see me doing that. Right, I don't know what to do for lips. I don't want to go too mad because I am going to my sister's. We'll just do the lip gloss. Actually, shall I do this Project Pan one? Yeah, I'll do this one. So it's a Deck of Scarlet in Love Spell. It's one of the high shine lip glosses. This is definitely, I mean, it smells fine, but this is definitely my oldest lip gloss. No, I think I'm decluttering it. It doesn't feel right on my lips. Right, so that's that. Could use the Kylie one. I know this isn't out of date. I really like this one too. This one is not going to look like anything on the lips. It's just going to look like your lips but better kind of thing. So this one is in the shade, I think Daddy's Girl or something. Yeah, Daddy's Girl 323. Hi Ella. You come in just as I'm going out. Oh, now I've dropped my palette on the floor. I'll have to pick that up in a minute. But anyway, guys, this is the look today. Wow, look at that. That's insane up there. Really reflective. Maybe I shouldn't have taken it all the way across, but that's that. Thank you for joining me. If you've not already liked the video, could you please do so? It would mean an awful lot to me. And I will see you in the next live stream, guys. That will be tomorrow. Yeah, Friday. That will be tomorrow, I think. And it will be slightly later. But yeah, we'll still be doing a live stream, I should think, but with a different palette. I might choose to use this one tomorrow, the Natasha Denona Glam palette, and do a couple of looks over the next couple of days with that. It's a really beautiful palette, but again, it doesn't look like there's any sparkly shades in it, and I'm all about the sparkle these days. So I'm gonna go now because I've got things to do today, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys.